Okay, y'all need to hop on this drama right now, because it looks like JT is about to take it all the way there with Nicki Minaj. Y'all know how JT has been Team Nicki for a couple of years now? Well, word on the streets is that she just found out in the wildest and messiest way possible that Nicki has been using her this entire time to fight Cardi B. This explains why Nicki has been making excuses not to jump on a track with JT. And girl, when I tell y'all that JT is furious, and from the looks of it, Cardi B seems furious as well, because she is now accusing Nicki of throwing stones and hiding her hands by recruiting people to fight her battles for her. So does this mean that JT is about to switch back to being Team Nicki? Let's break down this messy tea, because female rap just got very spicy. Y'all, it's starting to look like JT is catching strays left and right, because now she is accusing Nicki Minaj of using her as a weapon in her fight against Cardi B. I'm not even going to get into the fight between Nicki and Cardi, because I'm sure y'all know about all their epic beef that has to be one of the messiest in rap history. The beef has been going on for so long that other female rappers have been caught in the mix, and now y'all have rappers who are identifying as either Team Nicki or Team Cardi, and sometimes rappers switch sides from one to another. So when I say this is messy, I wasn't joking around. JT is an example of a rapper who switched sides, because she and her fellow city girl, Young Miami, were anti-Nicki, and they dissed her heavily before they got famous. For example, Young Miami tweeted, "Am I the only one that hates Nicki Minaj?" She also tweeted, "Nicki Minaj is so ugly." JT also attacked Nicki unprovoked, because she tweeted, "I just don't like Nicki because she feels like she runs things. Please, I want Cardi to take completely over, push that beat to the back." So it's pretty clear that they got caught up in the beef and were Team Cardi. There is also an old video of them going live on Facebook and dissing Nicki.
That ain't even in the street. She been f***ing with me, but she got dropped like some grocery. I'm gon' f*** with Nicki. I don't care. I'm beefing with Nicki, but I ain't no Remy. I got that.
Young Miami also previously hinted that she wouldn't work with Nicki, saying that she would rather work with Cardi and that she is Team Cardi.
I just rather stay away from that question. Like, I don't want to get into that, but I am Team Cardi. City Girls is Team Cardi. Cardi support the City Girls.
They also did a song with Cardi called Twerk that has more than 250 million views on YouTube. But all of a sudden, they switched up on Cardi and started talking about how they like Nicki and wanted to work with her, blah, blah, blah. On an episode with GQ, where they went undercover online, they revealed that they really wanted to do a collab with Nicki. Check out the video.
The Nicki collab. We're hoping for it in the future. Seriously. And a lot of people like try to make fun of it, like, you're never gonna get your feature, but you never know what can happen. Post it.
Anyways, Nicki saw and heard all this because on an episode of The Morning Hustle, she revealed that the reason she didn't want to work with the City Girls was that they had disrespected her unprovoked. She revealed that she had been eager to jump on a song with them before realizing that they had been saying stuff about her.
There is a group that they have over there that keeps mentioning your name because they want to do a song with you. Would you do a record with the City Girls?
A few years ago, I saw a video of them, and I asked someone on their team at that time, I asked someone about them. Like, oh my God, I heard da, and I saw this video, and that's cute, Dad. Like, I was thinking about jumping on a record, one of their records that was out at that time. And then social media happened. You know what I'm saying? Social media happened with when, people will say things about someone, like an artist, whether they tweet it or say it, or whether they get pulled, whether it gets pulled out of them in an interview or something like that. And the thing is, whenever you post something on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Whenever you say something in an interview, it's there forever. So as a human being, an artist is a human being first. So if I, as just a regular human, was about to do something with you, if I was about to go out to dinner with you tonight, and then I get something that says, yo, she don't really fuck with you like that. She was saying this and she don't really like you. And she said she hopes you actually, never pop or never flourish and da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you anymore, because now I know that I like you, but you don't really like me. So, I'm just, that's just a human way to feel. If you hear somebody was saying things about you, not just one thing, but repeated things, repeated tweets for years, not just one thing. So
It's hard to let that go.
But she eventually chose to let things go because she revealed that they had spoken over the phone and she wanted to move past the drama. She said, just had a great convo with the girl JT and Young Miami 305. Let's move on and make new memories, y'all. Young Miami and JT both responded to Nicki's tweet, with Miami saying, Queen Tings, and JT saying, Sag Sister. Thank you for your time and your advice. A true queen, love you. Well, after this, JT completely switched up on Cardi and became 100% Team Nicki. I mean, I'm sure y'all remember how she and Cardi went head to head back in 2022 on Twitter and how it got messy. Cardi threw shade at JT saying, go fetch and lapdog. JT threw the shade right back at Cardi and said, I hope you don't think you know bully, wiener dog. JT then responded to Cardi's go fetch tweet saying, Cardi, you go fetch a real talent. We DMing. Why you come back here to put on a show for these kids? JT then appeared to calm down and she tried to reason with Cardi saying, maybe both our timing off, but how am I an opportunist? You called me a lapdog for no effing reason. Make it make sense. But back to the DMs I go. But Cardi was still in fight mode and she replied, if the shoe fits, that's your fault. You know what? The DMs are getting more personal and it's way beyond this ish. I'ma stop it right there. Twitter, you're welcome for the show. We all thought that this was going to be the end of the fight, and Cardi said, matter of fact, I'm not even doing this on the timeline. It's becoming real repetitive for doggy treats. We already addressing it in the DMs. Goodbye, y'all. This made JT mad all over again, and she fired back at Cardi saying, wait, I'm back for this last tweet cause who doing anything for doggy treats? If anything, Glorilla gave you a bone that you need to go feed to the dog you was posing by the pool for, hot-ish fancy pants. Cardi B then said, hot-ish debuted higher than any song you ever dropped or been on, prison pants. Everybody got good and bad moments, but you haven't had one since what? Act up. JT then said, but today was supposed to be about Glorilla. Instead, you called me a lapdog. Nah, B, I'm a big dog. Roof, roof. Nicki also showed support for JT by changing her profile picture to JT. Anywho, JT and Cardi have been on the out since then, and she has been firmly on Nicki's side. A couple of weeks later, she and JT jumped on the Queen's mix of her song, Super Freaky Girl, along with Bia, Akbar, and a couple of other female rappers. Interestingly, Bia, Akbar, and JT all had issues with Cardi in the past, and that had fans wondering if Nicki was trying to play at something. Well, that was back in 2022 and almost 2 years ago, but it looks like JT is now on the verge of falling out with Nicki Minaj as well. According to an insider, JT believes that Nicki was only trying to use her to get at Cardi. The insider claims that JT believes that she is just a pawn in Nicki's beef with Cardi B and that Nicki didn't really like her like she thought. The insider added that JT has been trying to get Nicki on a song for almost 2 years now, but Nicki keeps making excuses not to do it. And when she eventually let JT hop on a song, it was with 4 other rappers, which was not what JT had in mind. So needless to say, she is feeling betrayed. Y'all know who saw this coming? Cardi B, that's who. Word on the streets is that Cardi B knew from the start that Nicki was only using JT and she would end up dumping JT after a couple of years. The streets are saying that Cardi believes that Nicki loves to use younger rappers as her lapdogs to attack people on her behalf while she gets to sit back and act all innocent like she doesn't know what's really going on. Girl, at this point, I think we need to accept that the Nicki and Cardi beef is never going to end. And this is what fans had to say about this latest drama. Bia started dissing Cardi after Nicki. JT started dissing Cardi, Carisha, and Megan after Nicki. Ice Spice started dissing Cardi and Lotto after Nicki, and they be like, what Nicki has to do with it? It's the same common denominator when it comes to female rap. Are y'all blind? JT being used to fight proxy wars for Nicki and Cardi is low-key crazy. And I like Bia, also JT, but we can definitely admit they're both being lapdogs for Nicki. They went from loving Cardi to switching up immediately after getting in Nicki's good graces. Do you guys think that JT is going to switch up again and apologize to Cardi? Or do you think that she's going to stick with Nicki for better or for worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.